Get this off. Let me get this set. I'm the only one here, and I'll go through this pretty quick. But here beside me, I've got a box. You can't see it. There's one person. Am I the only one? Is it that me that's showing up? But I was going to show you just some of the new fabrics. What did I do with this one? Now this one, it is Sarah Stitches. Hello, Sarah. I got some new fabric and you've got to see it. I want to show this one first. These layer cakes are parlor. I've got layer cakes and charm packs. But they're pretty. Purples and greens, kind of those are the colors. But this box, hi Kim Burris. But anyway, that's a pretty layer cake. But this one come yesterday, and I was excited about this one. Can you see it? Just me and Kim and Sarah's going to see these. But this is that sunbonnet line. It got here. Let's take this plastic off so we can look at it. Let me get them turned right. Look at those little girls. Are they not adorable? They're adorable, aren't they? It's so cute. Let's see. Did I show these? And it's just a panel. It's just a panel. It's called Sunbonnet. It's from My Soul Quilty Life. And I forgot the woman's name. Hey, Deborah. It is. It's so cute. All right. But I got to show you what goes with it. I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can put this back there. Well, I kind of wanted to let it hang off the table so you could see it. But they're going to be upside down. This is one of them that goes with it. Let's take that plastic off. Hi, Cheryl. I'm just showing the new fabric. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 bolts that go with it. Hello, Kathy Waits. There's that one that goes with it. I'm not sure how that it's showing. That's one of them. And I'm sitting in my chair. That one's got bigger flowers. This one's got smaller ones. Let me get my finger in there so that plastic comes off. This one is pink. You can see it's pink. And it's got a little flower on it. Is it showing? Ooh, this one's cute. It's another pink one. Now, there's not a bunch of us in here, but this one looks like it's pink and it's got little cross-stitch flowers on it. Is it showing? Can you see looks like the little cross-stitch on those? They're beautiful. Hi, Ruth. I'm still going. Now, I got to show you this green one. This green one that goes with the line. Look, it's got little bonnets on it. See the little bonnets? Now, ain't that adorable? Sure, I just love them. I kind of wish I'd have got that in a different colorway, but I didn't. And this one, this is just a pretty pink floral. Get it open here. I got that green because I didn't want everything to be pink. But see that one? Sunbonnet by Heather Briggs for Motive Fabrics. That's right. That's what it is. Her line's called My Soul Quilty Life. But boy, that's a dainty little pretty one too. And that's all that was in that box. Let me hold those. They just all blend so pretty though. I even like that one because of the little bonnets on it. Oh. And that, I hope I can held that where you can see the little cross stitch on it. Is it showing up or not? Another pink one. There's a lot of pink in this one. And who was it? It was Janet. It was our Janet that told me she loved pink. But I bet Janet's not watching. And this one, I got this one in a little bit different shade. and back to our little girls. Man, roll that. Back to our little sunbonnets. Just had to show you. They're not on the website yet. If I don't get too lazy, I need to list them. What does it say? Now, I don't charge y'all that, but the retail is $12.99, but I won't charge you that much. Which one's the... I guess there's a pale... That's the pale blue. And the panel here. I love it. It's adorable. Don't y'all, some of y'all have some little granddaughters that need something? That need something made out of it? It's just as cute as it can be. All righty. That's maybe all I've got to show you. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 bolts counting that panel. I'm hot back here. How much a yard? I'll do 10 a yard. Okay? I'm going to have, on account of those tariffs and stuff, things have went up for me, but I'm not really in the business to make money. As long as I make enough to, those panels have lines for cutting. They have, I'll show you. They have cutting lines. You see them? They've got cutting lines. Can you cut 2 panels with no lines? No, every little one's got a line between it. Can you see? Every one of them's got a line. Show you a couple more of them. But they all have a cutting line, Sarah. It was that last little sunbonnet one from a different line. I don't think it had the cutting lines, but this one does. 2 yards of the teal and 2 yards of the sunbonnet. 2 yards. 2 yards of this one. And what you want 2 yards of that one, Sarah? And 2 yards, not this one, are the ones with the little bonnets. Now this, we'll call this one in the little hats. We'll call this hats, okay? But that's not what you're talking about, right? You're talking about this one. I'm going to have to get a pencil and paper and make some notes. If I got a pen. Millie's wrote all over my paper. Okay. I think you're talking about this one back here, Sarah. These two back here. I'm writing it down here. Yes, okay. I might just see if I can't just sell this to you guys without putting it on the website and just do it that way. Think I could just do it that way? That light's having a hard time adjusting, ain't it? I'll just step back there and cut it. How about that? While you guys chat just for a few minutes. Want to do that? Let me go back here. I'll go back here and cut yours. Trying to think if I had anything else new, but I don't think I do. I think that's my new stuff, and I was so tickled with it. Hi, Verna. We'll have you playing while I take you. Okay, she's good. We're showing fabric, and I don't know if you sew or not. I know you crochet, Verna, but I'm not sure if you're a sewer. What is the pink? There's 3 pinks, Sarah. There's this one there's this one. Let me see if I can get it to focus. It's not focusing it. There's the one that looks like it's got little cross stitch on it. Can you see the little cross stitches on it? Looks like. And this one here has little dainty flowers on it. Dainty flowers, cross stitch, and then the little flowers. Dainty flowers. Okay. Sarah, I'm going to give this number and you tell me if this is it, okay? 31763. 31763. This one is 31763. I'm going to call off these other numbers too. This one is 31766. 31766. And this one with the cross stitch is 31764. Six three. Okay. 2 yards of it too. I'm hot, telling you. I'm kind of warm back here. Are we having an auction? No, but I'm selling the cutest fabric, J. Mary, or showing it. Sarah's put in an order for some of it. I'm fixing to cut her 6 yards of it. 2, 2, and 2. All right, well, I cut that. Y'all talk to each other just for a few minutes, okay? Yeah. Oh, and did I say hi to J. Mary, or did I just go talking to J. Mary without saying hi? Is it warm where you're at, J. Mary? I'm hot. I just got up here a few minutes ago and turned my air back on, so it's really warm back here in this back room. Okay to Sarah Stitches. Let me get over here. Let's see, gotta move this stuff. I was fixing to cut a 3-yard quilt kit out of these, and I hadn't done that yet either. Well, me and Sarah both think this is pretty, don't we, Sarah? I'm loving it. But I've got many other things started right now that I'm not sure if I need to save any for myself or not. I put a blade in this cutter yesterday. Let me think. See, you wanted this one too, didn't you? I think I'm right. Let me come back and read this. Just got up, you went back to bed. It goes for $14.99 a yard in quilt store. I know. I could probably mark up my prices, but I probably wouldn't sell very much if I had my prices too high. So I'm just going to price it to sell. Oh, you like my apron? I had a friend made me this apron. It says Rita's Roost on it, and it's got chickens. Hey, Marla. Marla, have you seen this fabric? It's so pretty. I'm cutting some for Sarah right now. 2 yards of this one I got in hand. Hi, Kathy White. All right, gotta go back here. I gotta go to work. me cut this one up. I think that I've got not this exact line, but I've got some fabric from the same designer in the other room. That's real pretty too. That would match it real good. I'll show you in a minute if I get a chance. This just come out of the box just a minute ago. It came yesterday, and it was down at the house, and I had to bring it up here to take it out of the box. And so I'm seeing it just the same time that you guys are. I'll come back over there and read in a minute. This is what I'm cutting. Look at that. Aren't they not just the cutest thing? And Sarah, 2 yards of this one, right? And they've got to be cut apart because they've got the lines. And I'm going to get some scissors to cut this to make sure it cuts on the right line. Let me find some sharp scissors. Thought I had a pair over here. Just a minute. Just see that line runs crooked sometimes. So I'm going to cut it on the line, not with the rotary cutter. Down on the bottom, I can see it through the fabric. Now, there's Sarah's. I did show it up closer, but I got back there. Kathy White says need to show it up closer. And I did when it started, didn't I? They're cute. Let's see if I can get them both on there. They're all kind of different. Of this one, you'll have to be a little bit 2 yards. You have to be just a little bit more specific, or I'll mess it up. Of the sunbonnet panel, this is the sunbonnet panel. How many different sunbonnet suits do you get with that yard? Huh? I don't know. Just a minute, and I'll tell you. So you want 2 yards of the panel. Is that that's what you said? And I still hadn't got your other order out. Guess I could send it all together, couldn't I? And J. Mary, I don't know. Let me look. Let me put Sarah's off to the side. Now, I'm going to take Sarah's in there and put it on the other table. It's gone. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Those 6 on that side's all different. You know, there looks like 12 different ones. Just looking at them real quick, they all look different. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Now 12. So you get 12 in a yard of it. And did Kathy tell me she wanted 2 yards? Minute and I'll hold it up. You got to get some matching fabric to go with it, though. I need to sell the matching fabric, too, not just the panel. Because you know you'll want some later. You know you'll need the matching fabric. But there's a yard of it. Do they all look different to you guys? There's the second row. And there's the third row. What do you think? They're different, aren't they? How many different sunbonnets would you get with a yard? You get 12 different ones. If I'm counting right, don't hold me to that, but it looks like you get 12 different ones. Because there's 4 in a row, and you get 3 rows of it. Let's see. Kathy, you want Kathy wants 2 yards of this one. You want another yard like that? I want 1 yard or 1 panel. Oh, J. Mary, you want this one? This one will be yours. Well, where did I put my notepad? It is pretty material. I love the sunbonnets. Hey, Carlotta. 2 yards of the panel, and all right, let me write that down. That's what I want you to do, y'all to do. Y'all do like Carlotta. Do like Carlotta. Buy the matching fabric too. All right, let me write this down. Let me see. J. Mary. 1 panel. Let me write that down. Put that with J. Mary's. Right there. 2 yards a panel. And 4 yards of each of the matching. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 matching panels though, Carlotta. 2 yards. 2 yards. All right. I'm just making sure you want that much, Carlotta. I did it, Marla. I didn't save any for myself. But y'all don't know how much stuff I have saved for myself. It's been a bunch. You write Carlotta's name on this. Oh, it fell on the floor. It's supposed to stick right there. Well, I guess it's a good thing I looked down there on the floor because I just found a pen down there. Okay. These panels are going to be gone in a little bit. Let me get 2 for Carlotta here. I'll go. Got to go to that side to cut it. I tell you, this is going to make an adorable quilt. I want to see the matching fabric first because I have some gingham, okay? Let me get this one folded up first, and then I'll hold them up. Don't miss out on some of them because I don't mind keeping it for myself. I don't think all right. Let me lay this over here. Okay, the matching fabric. All right, I'm going to give these a number, and if you see one you want, you got to have the number. 31760 is that one. This one is 31763. This one looks like little pink cross stitch on it, and it's 31764. This has got little flowers and it's got little green leaves in it, and it's 31766. And this green one got little bonnets, little hats, and it is 31765. Did you get that? Now I've got to cut Kathy's 2 yards of panel. That's what I've got to do now. The green one, and Sarah wants 2 yards of the hats. Oh, okie dokie. Let me move these. I can't do but one thing at a time. And I'm awful bad to get too many things started and nothing done right. Hi, Meadow Sweet Farm. I'm a cutting some fabric that just come in. That's Carlotta's. I gotta get Kathy's. Kathy will get upset with me if I don't get hers cut too. Make sure I measure it right. Now I'm gonna get my scissors and cut that. All right, Kathy. Kathy White, I'm gonna put your name on this one. And it fell in the floor. Let's pick it up. Kathy White. Oh, I put them in my chair and I want to sit down too. I want to sit for just a minute too, see what I missed. Kathy will take 1.5 yards of the green little hats. What color was the first one? This one, Kathy White. This is 31760, and it's kind of a light blue. The little hats are this color of green right here, but it's kind of the blue and the pink. Let me see. Make another note here. Something fall behind my table. Let me write this down. 31765. I haven't memorized those numbers. And another 1.5 yards of that blue one. And another 1.5 yards of this one, right? Hi, Billy. Oh, Billy, I'm showing them the cutest little sunbonnet stuff. It's just dainty. It's a dainty little fabric. 2 yards. Okay. Carlotta's changed hers to 2. Because 4 was a bunch of it, though. But let me write that. I'm going to write that down, Carlotta. 31760. Oh, I can go back and look at this if I wanted, though, too, couldn't I? 63, 64, 66, and 65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 yards of each of those, and then you got 2 yards of the panel. So I got that. I can do that. I'll do that. Hold on a second. Let me put Carlotta's name on this. Not the 4 yards. She wants the 2 yards. Let me show the cross stitch. Let me show that one. I'll show that one again because that one's pretty. But the cross stitch. Let me see if I can get it focused here. Yeah. It's not focusing very. Maybe that light from the window's not. It's still not showing it as far as I can see. It don't look like it's showing, but the window there's. But it looks like little pink cross stitch on there. Hi, Elaine. And Kathy, what? Find the. Kathy, you'll take a yard and a half of all of them then, Kathy? Is that what I'm understanding? And do y'all want to see the other? It's not the same thing. Let me go in here. I want to show you these because it's from my Soul Quilty Life. It's not this line, but these same colors are in it. Let's see if I can show you some of them. This one is Dainty. Ouch. It's Dainty Meadow. But look, it's not the same colors. Don't you think? Let's show you this one. Look, that's it's almost the same flowers in that other one, isn't it? Don't you think? Look at that. I think they really match. Let me get that back up there. And this one. Look at this one. Is that not almost the same? I don't think I've bought too many of her fabric lines because I ain't been in this business very long. But that looks the same too, don't it? See, did I? Yeah, I brought 4 in here, didn't I? Oh, one more. And this little pink one right here, I actually think that was in one of those little bonnets. Let me look. I think it was. I thought sure that I'd seen some of this other fabrics in those little dolls, but I could be wrong. Hi, fish. Another beautiful day God blessed us with. Enough we should all be rejoicing for his goodness. That's true. You probably got Dainty Meadow. Some of you did. But it just all kind of matches all together real pretty. How long have I been? Oh, my goodness, 43 minutes. Time's just flying by. But Kathy, I was just showing some of the rest of them the Dainty Meadow too. I got to go back to cutting because I'm not going to talk to y'all very long. I'm going to go back to work. This is kind of not working. This is talking at the same time. Oh, me. I may end the stream just here in a minute and see what I can do here. I do kind of want to save a little bit of this for some of the other girls. Elaine says, have y'all been getting the Nantucket summer fabric lines? It's all gone here in the UK. I had a little bit of it here. I didn't order a whole bunch of it because Because I've actually got a lot of fabric I need to sell and do things with. I think I need to put more priority into selling some of it. You got that pink and it's real pretty. Yeah. I see a little bird out there on the tree. I'm just watching it. Did we just go up to the other room and hang out a few minutes where it's cooler? And I get me a soda pop. We all go get us something to drink and sit down and take a break together. Y'all want to take a break with me? You do, don't you? Come on, let's go take a break. And then I'll get my mind all straight and I'll come back and take care of this stuff. It is hot. Take a break. It's cooler up here. It really is. And Sarah, I carried yours up here, but I've got to put another one with it, don't I? All right. I'm going to get my soda pop. What y'all going to drink? I hate that I started drinking Cokes again because I really wish I wouldn't have, but I did. And I put some in here, so it's cold. I wish I had a straw, but I don't. So I'm just going to get me a cup. I had to change out Hummer feeders. Y'all, what are y'all drinking? Find yourself something. And I'm going to pour mine in a cup because I don't like drinking out of a can if I don't have a straw. That light, I wish I could, maybe that's better. Right here. Need a chair to put my feet up in now, don't I? Craft Lady Who Sews. Hello, Craft Lady Who Sews. And she's drinking Gatorade. Gatorade's probably better for you than this Coke I'm fixing to drink. I'm going to go turn that light off. Trying to make it where there's not quite as much of a glare. All right, let's sit down and visit now. I'm Papa Top. I want to keep that away from Sarah's fabric, though, don't I? Which is right over here to the side. Yeah, Craft Lady Who Sews. Tell us about yourself. No, Cat Lady. That don't say. That says, all right. That says Cat Lady Who Sews. Not Craft. I thought it said Craft, but it says Cat. Sometimes I read that wrong, and it's little writing, and I don't focus good enough. Lordy, that Tilda fabric is expensive. I don't have any Tilda fabric. Do I need to check into it, or is it out of my budget? Might be out of my budget. Well, Kathy White, you can afford it. You just sold your farm. You have some money. You could afford that. Let's see. There's a spool of thread. In my pockets, I had scissors and thread, 2 marking pencils. And it was so much in my pocket, I think my thing here was choking me. Her Christmas fabric for a layer, $79. Wow. Is it that much prettier than anything else? Probably not, is it? It's not. Oh, you're not crazy about it. All right. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me something. Tell me something. What else have I got to? I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to show you, do I? No, I don't think so. Kim, that's out of my budget too. Tilda, no, no. I gotta go check into it, see what it looks like. I'm not gonna buy any, but I'd like to see what I'm missing. Because I like I like the Riley Blakes, I like the Moda, but I haven't got signed up on all these companies to buy from. And what? Yeah, there's a bunch of them that have pretty fabrics. My friend at Guild bought it. She must have a high fabric budget if she can afford to buy it. But y'all know Moda's a good fabric, though. It really is. And sometimes I get those other fabrics kind of on sale, and if you can feel of them, and they don't feel as good as the Moda and the Riley Blake. But if I can find them on sale, sometimes I get them. Hello, Karen, Fig Tree and Company. Yeah, because you bought a bunch of that Moda. I think you bought some for me, and you made that prairie flower out of it, I think. Oh, she's spoiled. Kathy says her friend that buys Tilda's spoiled. Is there any? I can't think what's coming out. I can't remember what I buy and what I don't buy sometimes. And who put out that parter that I just showed? Sarah Stitches. Some quilt stores took the 60-inch cheater print from Nantucket Summer, cut it down the middle to make it 30 by the yard, and sold it for $12 for 30 by 30. I wonder, why would they do that? Why would they do that? You would think that they wouldn't need to do that. Somebody would buy it without doing that. I guess they just want to make a bigger profit or something. I'm kind of glad that I'm not in this for the money, but I'm into this. I'm into doing this fabric because I kind of enjoy it. I like the fabric. I like y'all getting a bargain and getting fabric. Great. Let's see. Is the Nantucket fabric? I don't know if it is or not. My website's getting way behind. Let's see. Gail says, "Happy Sunday to you, Rita. So glad to see you. You just make my day. Love your videos." Did y'all see my video this morning? I made some candy this morning early. They're called haystacks. It's an old-fashioned candy made with cornflakes. Well, I made a video on that this morning on the other channel, not this channel, but on my other channel. This is supposed to be my quilting channel, and the other one's supposed to be my farmstead cooking channel. And Sarah says, greed, money-hungry people didn't know what they did, but a lot of people did. Fish Jenkins said, we are having the Oklahoma weather right now. 10 minutes ago, the sun was shining. Now, is it pouring down rain? It's just hot here right now, Fish. We've been up in the 90s again the last day or two. It is. It's just over a fat quarter, isn't it? Yes, I remember quilting that. That was the prettiest quilt, Karen. It was beautiful. It really was. And you did. You sent it to me, and I quilted it for you. They were good. They were a little bit crunchy, a little bit chewy, and they had the peanut butters, and so they were kind of sweet and salty both. And they were easy to make. Even talking to you guys on the video, I was finished with them in 15 minutes, wasn't I, Kim? Elaine likes all my fabrics I choose. Sometimes they look a little plain, but I have to get the plain ones because sometimes you got to have blenders. You can't put just a whole bunch of big florals together. Sometimes you got to have some other stuff too. Did y'all ever make them haystacks? I've had that recipe and used it for, I know, over 30 years. Because I think when we made that cookbook, I helped make that little cookbook. That's when my son, who's 30-something now, he's 32, when he was a baby, I helped him make that church cookbook. And that may be about the first time that I made them was about that time. 15 minutes from start to finish, wasn't it? And I don't know why it took that long. It shouldn't even took that long. I think it's because I was just talking. I'm going to pour me some more in here. That's all of it. Yes, but put chocolate chip sprinkled on the top. Ooh, that would probably be good too, wouldn't it? But haystack looked good. Then I went back to bed. Was you up late last night, J. Mary? I was going to do a live last night, but I fell asleep in that recliner. The night before I didn't sleep good, so I fell asleep in the recliner early last night. Last night, I went to bed and slept good, so maybe I'll be awake tonight and we can chat tonight. It's clouding up there where Kim is. Hope that means rain. Well, my husband's all done with his hay, and he's got the equipment all washed and cleaned up and put back into the barn. So let it rain a little bit. Get a little bit more water in the creeks because the creeks are still dry around here. So Kathy White wants to know if I'm going live tonight. Maybe. I hate to say yes because then I might tell a lie. Maybe. A definite maybe. I'll have to try your haystacks recipe. It really is simple. And I don't know if you guys have, some of you guys are my friends on Facebook and you saw that creative Play-Doh that I made for my little granddaughter. Well, I'm going to do a video on that because if you got grandkids that like Play-Doh, you got to have to make some of that stuff. And it's real easy to make too. And J. Mary says 93 degrees with a heat index of 97. I know it's hot here too, J. Mary. If she doesn't fall asleep in her recliner, it's happened, Sarah. I'll get supper ready and I'll think I'm going to go live. Even Terry, my husband, will ask me, he'll ask, are you going live tonight? And I'll say, yeah, I'm going to try to. Then the next thing I know, I hadn't. He's kind of like you guys. He asks me real often if I'm going live at night. Oh, Kathy needs to go wash her hair so she won't look like a scarecrow. She's going to go make herself pretty before the live tonight. If I waited till I had everything done sometimes to do a live, I'd never do one. I just pin my hair up in this knot, and as long as it's not down in my face and I'm good to go. Lane says, we will send you some rain. We have had lots lately, and it's getting very cold here. I hope we don't go straight summer to winter, though. I hope we have some pretty fall days. And Sarah, I fall asleep in my recliner at night. I do that all the time. And, I could sleep pretty good there. Here a few years ago, I didn't used to sleep in my recliner, but a few years ago, I'd kind of stayed up at night to keep the fire going in the cold winter nights, and I got to kind of liking sleeping in that recliner. I'd always take a nap there, but I'd never spend the whole night there. But I started then. Some of y'all were probably watching live streams about that time too, that I started sleeping in that recliner all night. Let's see. Fish didn't watch the video of the haystacks. I don't eat peanut butter much. We always made them with butterscotch morsels and Chinese noodles. No cornflakes either, but you put dried cherries. Kathy's been doing housework. And Kim, a friend gave me a recipe for Play-Doh that has Kool-Aid in it for the colors. Totally safe for the kids to eat. Well, this Play-Doh that I made was water and flour and cream of tartar and a little bit of salt. It was really simple, and it's nothing in it that's going to hurt them either. And I put a little food coloring in some of them, and it's a good... And it was Deanna. Every time I turned around, she was eating it, and it didn't taste good, but it didn't have anything bad in it. J. Mary, no, Rita, went to bed about 11 last night. This morning was just a lazy day. And Billy says, Cowboy going to California for vacation, being gone 2 weeks, so more time with the Democrats. Billy, you're funny. We like to hear about your love life. We do. Why didn't he take you to California with him though? You could have went with him. Going to California with you might have thought going to California would be a nice trip. I'm not a traveler, but you might be. Kathy, cool Billy, woohoo Billy. We're gonna live vicariously or whatever through Billy, aren't we? And Sarah makes Christmas crack with graham crackers. And that Christmas crack with white crackers or Ritz crackers is good too. That stuff's good. I've got a sweet tooth. I like my sweets. You can tell which one we like. What, you like the Democrat more than the cowboy? I think that cowboy should have took her with him, though, don't y'all? That's what I think. That's a mark against him for not taking you with him. I got daughter's quilted today. He was going with ex-Navy buddies, so it's a guy thing. Okay, then he's excused. We'll forgive him this time for not taking you with him. When he gets back, though, he needs to take you someplace, though, don't he? I'm waiting to read the chat. So y'all tell me something. Time is it? It's almost 3, ain't it? And we've chatted for an hour. Now I've got work I need to do. Y'all gave me some work to do. But I won't get off here until I finish my Coke. It's not moving. Did y'all fall asleep? Did y'all take a nap? Yes, he does. But Tim is taking me to Crystal Gale concert. Oh. And Elaine just finished a baby rag quilt. I'm going to make a rag quilt. I cut some fabrics and some leftover batting for it. It started yesterday. I was cleaning up here, and so the leftover batting, I was cutting it into 5-inch pieces. So what size do you cut your squares for yours, Elaine? Now I've forgotten, is Tim the cowboy or the Democrat? J. Mary said, I am dressed making my breakfast. It has to be quick and easy because my dishwasher broke and I don't want to wash dishes by hand. Too lazy. What are you making? Just a bowl of... So Tim is the Democrat? Okay, I didn't know that. I couldn't keep that straight. Okay. See, Kathy White's keeping up with your boyfriends, Billy. Watch her now. She'll be trying to get one of them. 5-inch squares. So the fabric was 5 inches, like a charm pack. A tote full of 9.5-inch squares of flannel for rag quilts. J. Mary's having cereal. I put some wings in the crock pot, so I'm gonna put some barbecue sauce and a little bit of hot sauce on them, and probably have my easy version of buffalo wings for supper. But then I need to make some vegetables go with it. Got some paper. So you didn't even use a real bowl. You used a disposable bowl, paper bowl. You did all layers. Oh, so even the batting, you don't cut the batting smaller? Because I never made one. Kathy's going to get her some wings, but I've got these in the crock pot. They'll be ready by supper. What did we have for... We didn't eat much for breakfast or lunch, either one. Maybe I need to make a little supper tonight. I'm burping up Coke. Excuse me. I just burped up some Coke. Just a little bit more. Hamburger gravy and cheesy rice. You know, I've never had cheesy rice. My husband don't like rice, so we don't hardly ever have rice. Shrimp and fried clams and a garden salad. Is that what it is? I'm drinking too fast and it's making me burp. Biscuits. Sarah's having biscuits too. And Kim had leftover roast and gravy with some steamed cabbage. Y'all are all eating pretty good. Let's see, Fish Jenkins, I got cut off for a stupid advertisement, which is exactly what I did not need. I know. Well, I'll tell you, I said it so it would play some advertisements. So I'd make $1 or $2. If I didn't sell any fabric, I'd make a 50 cents on an ad. So y'all have to listen to them. Sorry, but that's part of YouTube. I can't be here sometimes unless they throw an ad in there. Metasweet stuck in traffic. And yes, everybody's eating good, aren't they, Billy? Oh, and Sarah don't have the ads. I know. My YouTube channel, I don't just do it all for money, but if I'm going to do it and an ad pays me a little bit, I'm just gonna do that, okay? How come you all are eating so good? And yeah, and you're well, cause you're eating cereal, J. Mary, because you don't want to wash dishes. There's still some snacks up here. I'm looking. I still got moon pies over there. Moon pies that Janet sent. Let's see. I see some Swiss rolls. I see some little bit of coffee cake. That's been up there for 2 weeks. Metasweet's headed to campus. And fish. I had rice today after church. I got Chinese food, and you're stuffed. And you'll be going back to church tonight, though. You got some leftovers, fish, so you won't have to cook. Hi, Lisa. Go. Oh, you should have seen that fabric, Lisa. It was the sunbonnet line of fabric, and it's so cute. Really, really cute. But I'm not going to go back and show it right now. Y'all all seen it. Hey, Rita, if you are blessed by it, I will endure. This channel, neither one of my channels do I make very much money on. But I do make a little bit. That's full disclosure. I make just a little bitty bit of money. I ain't getting rich doing it, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. What Sarah says is Heather Briggs for my soul quilty life. And it's sunbonnet. It's pretty. One more sip. Let me drink it slow so I don't go burping up Coke and it come out my nose or something. Billy, I want chicken and dumplings, but we'll probably have a ham and cheese sandwich. I tell you, a few days ago, that chicken and dumpling video that I made 5 years ago kind of went to play it again. And it's picked me up a whole bunch of views on it and a whole bunch of subscribers from watching that thing. So my subscriber number just jumped way on up there just from an old video from 5 years ago. J. Mary, might go back to bed again. You're yawning. Get you a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, J. Mary. May that wake you up. Hi, Pam. Yes, you always buy 2 dinners, so you got some leftovers. The pecan. Oh, that pecan pie? It's different than some of them, but that's the pecan pie recipe that I use. It's just a tad different than the one on the K-Roll syrup jar, and I like it better. Let me think. Off the top of my head, I can't remember the woman's name, that a famous person that I got it from, but it's a good recipe. I didn't know if you ever watched any of my videos, Kathy. I thought you just wanted to come up on the live streams and chats. I didn't know you actually watched them. It's gone. All done. All gone. Potato pancakes. Oh, I like potato pancakes from leftover potatoes. I love them things. Chop up a little onion or whatever and put in them and fry them up. I put an egg and a little bit of maybe self-rising flour if I've got it. You do watch them? I wasn't sure. I really wasn't. I don't know if I don't have any leftover potatoes, but I've got to peel some for supper tonight. We'll have to have some kind of taters. Have to have meat and taters. If I make meat and got those wings and some kind of taters, I can get by with not having to fix a whole lot for my husband. Meat and taters. Uh-oh, your printer took it up now. All right. I'm going to go do a few things before I go back home and start supper. Probably bind on. I've got a quilt I'm going to bind tonight. Did you see that little short video of that pinwheel quilt that I quilted yesterday? Well, I've got the binding sewed around it, and I'm going to tag it down my hand tonight. I was going to work on it last night, but like I said, I fell asleep. So no promise, but I'm going to try to come on and bind the quilt tonight. So y'all get y'all something to work on too tonight, okay? Just in case I don't lie to you and I come on tonight. We can all work on something. And y'all do like Kathy White. Go wash your hair and get cleaned up so you can come up on the panel. You hear me, Lisa? You hear me, Sarah? Pam? Fish? If Kathy White can come up there all the time, y'all can too. See? Kathy's going to wash her hair just in case. All right. Bye, y'all. This has been fun. Talk to you later. Bye.